rub material out. As you can see here, I have like a impeller plate here, only two, but it had this, and it's not a flat wall bottom here. But let's just do this. Let's draw some stock. Okay, so let's say some stock. Too small, let's do 1.5 by 3. All right. All right, turn that geometry into air, right? And then here is the model. Let's say if we want to rough, let's do rough all the way down. All right, so let's create a 2. Probably we have to create 2. So the smaller 2 can go through here. I don't know what way. From here to here, probably. We can change it later if it doesn't work out. Alright, so create 2 end mill. First one, I want to rough this first with a smaller 2. Move to down, volume mill. Feed and speed, whatever you want. Let's do that. Alright, so that's okay. I mean, you can do in one depth, but let's do half. So about 6.637 for each pass. It's step down. Okay, so let's see side mill, leave material for finish. Okay. So since we're gonna use 3D volume mill, so we're gonna use this instead of this one. So you have to check this, right? Check material turns. Okay. Turn this one on and select this. Do it. Let's see what it look like. Okay, so it doesn't go in there. And it is probably too long. I mean too big, sorry. Right. There you go. Okay. Okay, so this bottom here doesn't go here, but then because of the depth here, we can do one clean up to 250. Let's see. Alright, there you go. So let's render it. Okay, just like that. So rough all the material out, and it's fairly easy to do, but it's a really good toolpath. Alright, let's rough all the way to bottom with the bigger. So we don't have to start 0, but we start from there. Same thing. This one we don't need to. We just need that one too. Oops. Here you go. Yep, it is because of the tool that I don't leave it long enough. So let's do 3, 4, 4. Well, this number is, you have to figure out yourself what your tool is, and then you put it in. This one I just put like random number. So when I render, it doesn't alarm out. First two rough out. Second two. As you can see, there's a big chunk of material have left here. We can clean it a little bit more or better when you adjust this one to like a lower, and then it like step down the step down that after the main rough, and then it will step up that much, so it will remove most of the material out, as you can see here. See, now it's look better, and then you can thin it the side with whatever tool you want to rough. So alright, so that basically that's a 3D volume mill. As you can see, it's fairly easy, fast, and very effective to rough material. Alright, let's compare it to a 2D volume mill. As I showed you in the previous video, you can use just a regular geometry to rough stuff out, but let's say this one is a bit more difficult than the other one. So let's get some geometry out, and we can if you don't have a 3D volume mill, you can do 2D volume mill too. Sorry, I feel a little bit tired today. The weather here is like crazy. It was hot, like 75 last few days, and then like I think Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday last week was like 72, 75, and then Monday it was snowy. Alright, let's see here. Full step. Alright, just so you understand, every whatever geometry you pick, you have to make sure all the depth are the same. Ooh, this one is So the geometry, it may not work. Same as you can see here. So we have to make sure that the geometry, we take it out, it covers the model. That's why this kind of model or this kind of stuff, it's much better to use 3D Volmill. But yeah, we can figure it out. All right, let's see that a little bit too big. Huh? I think that should be. Of course, when you rough stuff out, you want to rough as much as you can. Okay, and that's good enough. Ooh, this one it's gonna be tough. Alright, why do I move geometry like that? As you can see here, this radius, so I want to make sure my geometry is clear with the model, right? And you can see here, it's not a good way to do it, but let's see. Okay, still. Okay. Yeah, this is not a good way to do it. But just in case you don't have a license for 3D Volmill, this is another way you can draw it out. Let's try same tool. Rub this one out with this. So you select 3 geometry, right? And then back to here, you have to select this. Ignore stocks. Let's see what it does. Okay, it doesn't go in again because of this. Here, flow clear. Yeah, the two not gonna go in there because the space between here it doesn't big enough. Let's try to use a different tool and see. It's not ideal, but let's try it and see what it does. Still, let's see here. Right. Oh, Okay, I know why. Let's try this. Everything the same, but I will adjust this one to smaller radius. To 50,000. What did I do? What did I do? Oops. Control Z. Okay. Well, here it is. Sorry. Let's delete this one so you don't see it. So that's there, right? So now we do 2D volume mill. Let's see if this works. 50,000. You select this geometry, and the boundary there. Do it. Okay. Should go in. Okay, there you go. The same thing. Maybe we leave. Oop. Yep. Since this surface here is not flat surface, so if you put the depth too much, you can just try to pick it somewhere over here to see what the depth is, and then you can put it in. Maybe -124. I mean 29. 24. There you go. Alright, and you can see it's doable, but it's not good because this is not a flat surface. Plus this one is this one that you can see. With this model, the best way to use volume 3D volume mill, but just in case you don't have 3D volume mill license, you can use 2D. The same thing down here. We can just select this, and this, the outside here should be fairly easy, so it will be the same. Just make sure you select geometry and you click ignore stock, and there you have it. Let's render this and see what it does. Oops. Okay, this one just straight, right? It's not that good at like this because this one had a taper here too. So with this particular part, best way is use 3D volume mill. 3D volume mill is very useful when you have like surfaces not the same, taper surfaces, mold especially, some weird geometry or weird surfaces. 3D volume mill is still the best, but with 2D volume mill you can still rough. But for this part, I think it's better to use 3D volume mill. Alright, so that's cover the basic of GibbsCam 3D volume mill and 2D volume mill. If you like it, please hit the like button and then subscribe to my channel so you can see more video. You will be notified when I make new video. Alright, JT's out. See you next time then. Bye.